Yo.
Yo, I can't stick around for too long because I have something I'm gonna do shortly, but
Oh, what are you gonna do?
I'm recording something.
Oh, I know what you're recording.
Yeah,
Is George still asleep?
I think so.
How is he still asleep? Bro is the sleeper.
Did everyone know we were like together?
Well, now they do.
Yeah, so
We
he still
didn't.
wasn't starting doing anything.
Someone point out a good fact. If George doesn't upload tomorrow, he would not have uploaded in the entirety of 2023. What the actual fuck?
Well, there's a chance he uploads tomorrow.
You think?
But to be fair, I would advise him not to. I would advise him to upload on the 2nd because that'd be past the holiday. Because I was told that before I uploaded my Christmas video, and then I ignored them, and then my Christmas video performed poorly. So I was like, okay, I'll listen to you, YouTube gods.
Fuck, maybe I shouldn't have uploaded. No, for you it's
No,
different.
no, the timing for yours was fine. Like you don't want to upload like on
Oh,
holidays.
on a holiday. Okay. I thought you meant like when you said holidays. I took it as like from Christmas to New Year's, like that time zone.
No, so literally tomorrow in the first or New Year's. Like
I see. Your video is everyone loves my newest video, Dream.
that's good.
It's
I love
because
it
it's
too.
it's because I edited it. Ah.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to know how good. I want to know what happened if I just sat there and I actually just edited a video and I was like, I'm gonna make this video the best video I can make it. Because I don't think I've ever done that. Like every time I've ever edited, I was just like in my mindset was I just want to get this fucking over with. You know what I mean? Because it's just so time consuming.
I guess that's I don't think that when I edit. I think like I want to make this the best video. But it's like a mixture. Because obviously, if I thought I want to make this the best video, like I would spend there would never be any problems. There would never be anything. I've made tons of mistakes and stuff. You know.
Yeah, it's hard for me to. I don't know. I just can't. Like I'm just not an editor, bro. Are we getting more Dream Team streams next year? Yes. No promises though. I'd like there to be. I'm sure we all would like there to be. I think we'd all prefer that. That is the least threatening shark ever. Actually, I guess he's not the best shark ever.
They didn't say he wasn't a good shark. They just said he's not threatening.
Well, that's what makes a shark good, though. You want him to be threatening,
You want him to be effective.
effective. You know why Bao's a good shark? Because he's a doofus, and we like tricked him multiple times. Wait, that's actually a good point. Have Foolish be the shark. That would make like too much sense. I miss Bad and Dream Team content. Yeah, is that? When's the last time there's been the 4 muffin tiers?
Not
That's
that
been,
long ago. That's probably the chicken, or not the chicken, the
oh
hostage video.
yeah, the hostage one. But when was that? That was actually pretty long ago. Actually, you'd be
Six,
surprised.
6 months ago, maybe 7 months ago.
9 months ago.
Oh,
Holy fuck, so long ago. It feels like I just saw it. It actually doesn't feel like it was 9 months ago. To be fair.
it wasn't until like 9 months, but it does feel like it was like 5, 6.
Whoops. Fuck. I actually clicked on a video. Whoops. Jesus Christ, that's awkward.
What was the video you clicked on?
The truth. Like I was trying to highlight, like I was like memeing or like you know what I mean, like just like moving my mouse and highlighting stuff, sitting here, and I clicked on an accident. Whatever, it's fine.
My grandparents texted me earlier. What they said? They said like, "Hey, we're sitting down and watching your new video," or something like
You're like,
that.
no, don't watch it.
No, that's what they said. They said like, well, there was like it was a very nice message. It was being like supportive and stuff, but it was just funny. And I replied like, yeah, I guess it's a good example of the internet or something, but you know, it's not the funnest video or something. And they're like, yeah, we're proud of you, blah blah, blah. And I was like, oh, thank you.
Thanks, Gramps. Thanks, Gramps. Do you call your grandma something else other than grandma? Like every other white person ever? Like I have a different name. Like you know, like for example, I call my grandma Mima.
I guess yeah, I do.
Yeah. What do you call your grandma?
Well, I have 3 grandmas, so I call
How do you have
one of
3
them
grandmas?
because my one of my grandparents were divorced and remarried.
Oh, I see.
So I call one Grammy, I call one Mimi, and then I call one
Grammy,
Grandma,
Mimi, and Grandma.
and then and then for my grandparents I call one. I only have 2, so
Why do white people have like these? Like, why do we call our grandparents me, papa, me, ma, all this shit?
well you have to like differentiate them, I guess, right?
I guess. I think that's like an exclusively white person thing. I swear to God. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like it's different names. I feel like other people probably just do call them different names, just like different than the ones that we use.
Mm. Why does that become a thing? If you really sit there and think about it, it's fucking weird. Because you don't do that for any other family member. Like you don't call your aunt or uncle something weird. You for aunt and uncle, you usually say just their first name. Like you like Uncle Jeff or Aunt blank, and then grandparents you always have some weird name, and then mom and dad. And you can just call your cousins or whatever by their first names. It's just weird. Like why have we just done that? There's like a precedent on how we name our names for like family members, and we all share this precedent. It's a social norm. Holy fuck! I just realized it's a social norm.
I guess, yeah.
I call my auntie and uncles by their first names. Yeah, but I guess I call mine I don't be like let's say my uncle's name was Jeff. I don't go, hey, what's up, Jeff?
Say like Uncle Jeff.
Yeah, I'd say Uncle Jeff.
Yeah.
Because if you say Jeff, like it feels kind of rude. I don't know. It's like you wouldn't call your parents by your first name, by their first name. You know what's weird for my dad? I don't think I've called my dad by a name in a while. Like I just realized that most of the time I talk to him, I just start talking to him. Like I don't go like, because I call my dad Baba, which is like father in Greek, right? Or I used to, but now I can't even remember the last time I called him that. I usually will just start like speaking to him. But I have been like, I realized the only time is like you do that is whenever you're calling out to them. Like say you're like you don't know, you're like mom.
Yeah.
And I guess
did that Christmas, because I was like, my dad just wasn't like paying attention, and I was like, Dad.
Mm.
So, like that makes sense.
It's interesting. Like, why is this like thought provoking to me just now? Like,
Because you're weird.
it's because I like melted my brain in Valorant. Yeah, and I realized the only reason I only called out to my mom is because whenever I visit Texas, I go I stay at my mom's house because she has a setup for me there, like a room where I have a setup. But perhaps if I stayed at my dad's house, I would call out to him. Real thought provoking stuff. There's a cruise that goes on for 9 months. Where does it go? Like literally all around the fucking world? What the fuck? I want to go on an Alaskan cruise, actually. I heard those are lit. I want to see some fucking whales. They see like orca whales and shit. I want to go fucking fishing. Remember we almost went fishing, Dream?
We almost went fishing like before my face reveal.
Yeah, we had a plan, but we never did it.
We were like, we could like go and like get on a boat and like we would like hide and no one would see me get on the boat, and then we just like boat out in the middle of the ocean, and like who's gonna be in the middle of the ocean? No one's gonna see
That
us.
was literally our plan. Our plan was to go, like, you know how Dream used to go to like a doctor's appointment? Like you'd hide in the car. We were gonna drive out to like some random ass beach, go out in the ocean, and then we were like, oh, like no one, who the fuck's gonna like notice us in the ocean? And we're gonna go fishing, but then we never did it. We should have done that. Why did we not do that? We just forgot about it or something.
Yeah.
We would have caught some fucking fish and shit. That'd have been lit. I haven't been fishing in so long. The last time I went fishing on a boat, no, actually, not the last time. The first time I went fishing I only gone fishing on like a boat. Actually, that's not true. Okay, I've gone fishing on a boat 3 times. First time it was fine. Second time I puked, and the third time it was fine.
Someone said, why'd you not? Why did Jim stay inside if no one knew what he looked like? Well, one, people knew what Sapnap looked like. So like I couldn't go outside with him.
They saw this handsome fella, and then he's standing next to me. And I piece it together.
Obviously, we wanted to do something together. Like we couldn't like leave. We never left the house a single. Never did anything together other than sit in the house and talk or whatever, play chess or something stupid.
We'd have post MCC breakdowns every time.
Yeah. But yeah, and then also for me, like my voice is recognizable, and then also like I don't know, people know like the area I'm in. People knew like our house, like etc. So like yeah, it was very like it wasn't just like oh yeah, someone doesn't know what I look like. Like no, people were like actively trying to like figure out what I look like. So it was more complicated.
The house was dumb, bro. Like every shit was boarded up. I remember one time we lost power, and it was like pitch black inside the house.
Yeah, we had candles. We went and sat in your car for a while.
We sat in my car. We lost power, and the hooking, it was like literally pitch black. No, I didn't take pictures of the boarded up windows. Well, they weren't like boarded up, like with fucking nails and wood and shit. They just had like they had like curtains, like blackout curtains, and they were just always closed. Dream nap day tomorrow. Why is it dream nap day tomorrow? Oh, it's 1 2 3 1 2 3. I see.
That's cool.
I wonder if people will still remember you guys in 100 years when we're all dead. I don't know.
Yeah, they will.
You think people are gonna remember us in 100 years?
Yes.
Who the fuck is gonna remember us in 100 years?
There's a lot of dumbass people that we remember that we get taught about in school, and it's like for some stupid shit.
But we're not gonna be taught about in school.
But I'm gonna be erected in fucking gold.
Yeah. And and I'm gonna be fucking one of those billion trillion billion sand particles in the Sahara Desert. That is a diabolical line. Holy fuck.
You think people are gonna forget me? No. I'm the Michelangelo.
That was a funny line. You're gonna be
That was funny.
You're gonna be like, it's actually like witty. Like it's you're gonna be a fucking billion, trillion, billion, 1,000 billion sand particle in the fucking Sahara Desert.
No, I laughed. Like, I had many times where like there was many times where like me or the Uber driver like laughed when he said something like so ridiculous. Like the Uber driver like almost missed a turn and then did it, and of course Nicholas is like drunk off his ass, and he's like, "Yep, see, I can even drive better than you when I'm drunk." And he's like, he started laughing, and I was laughing too, and then he's like, "No, you can't." Like I don't know, it was just like he said funny things. Like he's a funny person. Obviously, a lot of stuff he said wasn't funny at all, but
that one line was funny.
it's funnier in the context of like what it was replying to. Like it's just funny. It's funny that it was like, yo, you're gonna get like arrested. That, you know, don't like, you shouldn't like be drinking and being stupid in front of the cops. And then he's like, no, like you're a stupid Uber driver. What do you know? And then I'm like, yo, dude, no, come on, you're being stupid right now. And he's like, no, well, I'm gonna be fucking erected in gold.
I just think that line is just like it's just creative. It's funny. I don't know. Like it's just like
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, I just would never, if I it's just a funny way to call someone insignificant. Like you're gonna be a fucking sand particle, one of the million trillion sand particles in the Sahara Desert.
It's funny. He was cooking me.
There's no way he came up with that on the spot. Surely he said that before. There's no way.
No, I don't think it's that like it's not. That
If he came with
ridiculous.
that on the spot, he's kind of good. Like that's insane. Not a crazy line.
It's funny. Someone said like all the script writers like in the world like or something. It was like he came with on the spot versus like script writers and stuff. Funny. Oh yeah, it is good. You can say I think there's certain like Dream SMP things that are kind of crazy like that. That's funny where it's like, oh, that shit was improvised. That's crazy. Like I don't know. It makes it better that it's like something when something happens on the spot. And he was also like, imagine him like in his prime. He was like drunk and like in like an abusive state. Imagine he was like,
he would eat your ass up, bro.
yeah. There was some like earlier at the party. He was like recording like him like diss tracking me. I don't even remember what he said, but I remember it not being good. But there was like there was like one or two lines he said that was funny, but then the rest was not good.
Diss tracking him.
And he was like somebody was like laying down a beat and he was like diss tracking.
That's crazy.
I went home and called so many people and was like, "You are not gonna believe this story." Like, I was like, "Okay, hear me out, Diego, Gumball," and they're like, "All right, what are you trying to say?"
Hold on, listen to this. Okay, go.
No, that's all. That's all that happened. It was also funny, like your guys' reaction, like because we were in Vegas for F1 whenever like that stuff happened, right? Like the video when I posted the video, and like you, especially George's, but your reaction as well, just to like how Twitter responded was really funny. I don't know, it's just like I think George was like, "Yeah, I mean, if I were you, I'd just kill myself." I was like, "Yeah, what the fuck do you mean? Like, how do you think I feel? It's just fucking so stupid."
Yeah, you're getting rinsed. You were getting fucking cooked. This shit was crazy.
It was. Like that one tweet I show in the montage where the guy said like all he did, and it was like when he said that, well, why are people getting mad at Nicholas? All he did was be rude to the Uber driver, hit Dream, and threaten to kill him. And then like someone replies like all he did. I remember like George is the one who showed me that tweet, and like he was laughing. He's like, I thought this was like someone on your side, like being sarcastic. And then he's like, they're being serious. And I just was like, I started laughing. I don't know. The whole situation is just like so ridiculous.
George is funny. The way he says stuff is just funny.
It is. I can't even
It's the way
exactly.
it's like the way he like enunciates shit is just funny.
Yeah, and like it's hard to tell like backstories is funny because like the way he was like the way he told it was really funny, but
Oh man.
he has very good like comedic timing.
Wake up, George. George has been sleeping for like 10 years,
Yeah,
actually.
bro, it's been like fucking at this point like 15 hours or something probably.
Yeah, maybe he's like literally dead. I don't know. Could have died. I was asleep or something. I texted him. I said, "Do you want this extra year I have?" And usually he would have been like a little fucking fiend for it. He would have came out of his little room, his grubby little hands all over me for some food. Because there's nothing in this world that George loves more than fucking free stuff. George loves free shit.
It was so funny. Like yesterday, were you there whenever I opened the like I accidentally opened the box for him?
Oh yeah, I was there. He
He was
started
like
freaking the
shitting. He
fuck
was like,
out.
no, like no. So he was like shitting. He was like shitting on it originally. I don't know if you remember. He was like, oh yeah, man. I guess that's kind of stupid. Whatever. And then like he's like, oh, where's my box? And he saw it. He's like, wait, that's mine. And then he goes, holy shit, this is so cool. He starts like, pulling out everything out of it. Like that's how much he
Bro
likes
is
free
dumb.
stuff.
Yeah, George loves free shit.
Yeah.
Is George the type to take free samples of stuff he doesn't like? No, he's not like that. But he just like he just loves free things. Like free things like all right, let's say I don't know, explain. He just loves free shit. Like but he doesn't take free shit that he doesn't like.
Yeah.
But like he'll take something and there's something that he prefers more and something that he prefers less, he'll take the free thing that he prefers less.
Yeah, it's true. He would take free stuff.
Is that why the fridge is locked? Wait. Yeah, he like lock the fridge. What the fuck? I just remembered that.
Yeah, he locked the fridge.
He locked the extra fridge.
And then we were both mad because we were like, that's not your fridge. Like,
Yeah. Also, he's greedy as fuck. I know that he's greedy, bro. Had like a bajillion like of these microwavable meals, and like Dream took one and he like locked the fridge. I'm like, bro, it's not even your fridge. Dream literally owns that fridge, and you're locking it. You fucking bastard.
no, wasn't even, I didn't even take a meal. I took something else and I replaced it.
Oh, it was Panera Bread soup. I remember.
And I replaced it.
It was Panera Bread. It was broccoli and cheese soup. Fuck. That bread and hummus has got me fucked up now. I just want to lay down and let that shit digest in my stomach. Bro, it's a little tummy ache. It's not a tummy ache. It's a tummy overexposure to food.
An overexposure to food.
Exactly. An overexposure to food. Pour a gallon of water on top of George while you're sleeping. See, how's that? First of all, I think he meant while he's sleeping, not while I'm sleeping. Put his hand in warm water. That shit doesn't even work.
Alright, we'll find out tonight.
It doesn't fucking work.
Alright, if it doesn't work, then what do you have to worry about?
Well, actually, maybe if I'm asleep it might work.
That's the point.
I think NBA players are the most athletic athletes, like basketball players.
Yeah, I reckon that's probably true. I guess is the best way to like put it. Like if you take a player from a sport and then put them in a shit ton of other sports and then see how they would perform, who would perform the best?
Exactly.
I think that if you take a shit ton of NBA players and put them in almost any other sport, they would outperform any other sports players in their sport. Like if you took a random NBA player and threw him in the NFL, like they would do good probably. Like they'd probably be able to do fine. They'd have to learn position stuff obviously in specific skills, but in terms of like the athletic like skill set they need. And then if you take an NBA player and throw them into like a soccer field, like yeah, they could struggle more because like obviously there's a ton of skill there. But in terms of like the actual skill sets you need, like they have the they have
like the stats you need. They have the physical whatever. They just need to learn the
like
skills.
being able to last that long and run that long, the stamina and like all that stuff. Like
oh my god, I'm getting heartburn, Dream. I've been getting heartburn recently.
really,
Like I like
reflux or
no like heartburn. Like I thought I had a heart attack. Like I was feeling pain in my chest.
I mean like it's from like digestion shit.
Well, I don't know.
You probably should just take like Tums or something.
Yeah, order some Tums. Why am I getting heartburn? I'm too young for heartburn.
When did you get it?
Started getting it in Houston.
Could just be like what you're eating.
But I didn't even eat anything acidic or spicy or like that.
I don't think it's
Tums berries, 12 count.